Welcome to another fishy adventure, and as you can probably see at this point in time, we're on the road, we're hitting the high roads, we're hitting the skies, and we're heading to Denmark. Now it's not a fishing related trip, it's a work related trip, but as you know, I've been here before, I've packed the rods, and if I get a chance to get out, I'm going to take it. The plan of action is to get the train up to the city and then walk all the way along a certain area where I fished last time I was here. I'm just going to be spinning soft plastics really close and really slow to the bottom, but targeting the bridges where these could hold bait fish and where the cod like to sit in the slack water behind the bridges as the tide moves in and out. It's difficult at this time of the year, it's very cold. It's not like when I was here in May when the water was warmer, it was warmer in general and the fish were here in abundance. I'm not promising a fish today. It's going to be hard, it's going to be nitty gritty, but we're going to stick at it. Well, welcome back to crispy and cold Copenhagen. It's been 7 months since I've been here. I'm away here again with work, and I've decided to bring my fishing stuff with me. Now I'm only getting one opportunity at the cod, and that's this evening. Loads of work related stuff going on in the evenings, but tonight just a chilled one, so I decided to scoot up on the tram up into the city and yeah, cast a few lures and make my way back down to the hotel. Now the hotel is like 3.5 kilometers, I'd say, down the river, but it's the sea. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk along and fish as many little, you know, areas that I can, just walk and fish, cast, bounce off the bottom. That is the plan. And if we catch a cod, that is a little Brucey bonus. It's just lovely to be out in a big city, trying something different, flicking some lures, catching a fish that I can't catch at home. And yeah, that's the pure fun of it. So as you can probably hear, trains, cars, your motorbikes all in the background. Yeah, I'm right in the middle of the city. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready and let's go fishing. Today on my YouTube channel, I put up a little post which actually said, "Morning all, we're in Copenhagen at the moment, and tonight we're going to go out for some free time for a bit of a fish. What lure am I going to use?" And I purposely put that up to see what you guys wanted me to chuck first. And looking at it, we've got 17 votes, 29% of them to the JJ Minnow, 29% to just any paddle tail, 24% to fish minnow, and a bass assassin got 18. Now I caught fish on the bass assassin and the JJ minnow last time, so what we'll do is we'll throw a JJ minnow into the deep stuff and hopefully we can get into some fish. And what I'm going to be using is my 4-piece travel rod. It's a Snowbee Kurishio. Taking this rod all the way around the world, 10 to 35 gram, perfect rod for spinning. It's not too heavy, it's not too, sorry, my head torch was on, not too heavy, not too light. I've brought my Abu Garcia 2500 28-pound braid, and we are going to start with, as you guys asked for, the JJ minnow. It's got a rattly head, it's like 24 gram, it's going to get right down to the bottom, loads of vibration and weedless. Now Jannick, a lad that I've been speaking to, check out his page, I'll put it in the description below. He told me that there's not much structure on the bottom, it's pretty flat. So you're pretty good, you don't really need to go weedless. They fish usually an open J hook on a jig head, just flick it around and have some fun, and they've been catching some nice fish recently. They kind of start to leave now when it gets cold, but they also school up, so there's a good chance of getting 1 or 2, but as I say, 1 fish will do me. What we'll do, we'll clip this on, I'll get my bag ready, get everything cleaned up, and we'll go. And as I say, it's dark, so it's going to be really hard to film, but I'll do my best to get everything on camera. And what I'm going to do is just let this drop down to the bottom, and hopefully we can get into something. It'd be really nice. It's really hard to see. Look at the city in the background though, it's pretty incredible. Some really nice pinky purpley lights over there, and I'm just going to let this go to the bottom. Just going to jolt it like I'm fishing for wrasse. Be really nice to catch a fish. Right, so I've just moved from the first spot. I've walked down from the coloured area over there, and then I've come to this bridge, and I caught fish here last time I was here, so hopefully there'll be something about. All I'm doing is just jigging this close to the bottom. There's quite a lot of weed at the bottom though, so just had my first bite. 100% a bite. Yes, fish on. Yes. First fish of the session. Am I? Oh my god, there's loads of cod down there. Oh wow. Oh wow. I just seen 2 cod. Oh, he's just diving away. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yes. Can you hear it? This is a nice fish. Right, let's see if I can sort this out. This is a nice fish. Yes! Boom, lads. First fish of the session. Right. Oh wow, that's a good fish. Look at that. First fish on the JJ minnow. You guys picked it and I caught it. I was getting loads of bites there and I was getting loads of hits, and then bang. Check that out. Really fat fish. First fish of the session. Look how fat that is. Taking the JJ minnow, absolute plump, and my camera light actually went out, but that's probably one of the fattest cod I've had. He is super fat. Really sorry about the lighting, but JJ minnow, and there was actually 2 of them with this fish, chasing him in, so yes. I really don't know how that's going to look. Well, last time I was here, this is where I came, pitched that big sunset in that area. And what I was doing, I was just bopping my JJ minnow along the bottom, and I was getting little rast kind of hits, and then I stopped and paused, and then bang, and I had one. And that thing was a really nice fish. Now, my camera that was down there, you can see my light went. I thought I charged it. Oh well, what can I do? I'm not really going to make a video from this, but let's just carry on. See if I can get another. What I could do actually, got an idea. I've got a battery pack and I could probably charge that off my battery pack and film us fishing. But yeah, I was just getting little knocks, tap taps, and then I left it, and tap taps again, and tap taps again, and eventually, boom. Am I in again? No. So this is the point where I wish I was telling you that the fishing just got amazing. We caught loads of fish. It was exciting, but it wasn't. As the night went on, the fishing just got slower and slower. The bites dried up, and I caught nothing else after this fish. I fished on for a good 2 hours. I fished every single bridge, covering about 3.5 to 4 kilometers on foot, going back to some of the ones that I fished earlier on in the session where I caught the fish. Sometimes this is how fishing is. You catch one fish at the start and then you catch nothing else. This happens at home in Jersey on the bass all the time. Maybe I got there a little bit too early. maybe I got there a little bit too late. That's fishing, and that's what takes us back over and over again. The fishing in Denmark this time was really hard, but it's an experience that I'll learn from. And if you can't learn from your blanks or learn from those sessions where you don't catch many fish, you shouldn't be fishing. Well, that is it for Copenhagen 2.0. Only get the one chance on this trip to fish, and we got the one fish at the very start of the session. I probably covered about 5 kilometers tonight, and yeah, really worked every place that I could possible, all the bridges, and yeah, as I say, I had that one fish with a few fish following it when they brought it up. Really good fight, really plump fat fish, but hey, we're getting out, another adventure conquered, had fun, and yeah, it's time to get some food in me because I'm absolutely starving. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, sorry it was very slow, but these things happen when you're, you know, trying to work things out for yourself, especially in a new place where you're fishing. So thanks for watching, enjoy, tight lines, cast till you catch.